Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my 2015 favorites, which is like mind-boggling. So I have quite a lot of favorites to share with you guys, so I'm going to stop rambling and jump straight into it and start off with my favorite primers. So the two standout primers that I thought were amazing in this year were the L'Oreal. This is the base Magique. This is a really lovely kind of silicone-y primer that fills in all the pores really nicely. And the second one is 1by17, which is a UK brand. I've mentioned it a couple times here and there in the last couple of months. So this is the 17 Skin Wow Instant Glow. This is just a really lovely bronzing kind of primer. I like to wear this either by itself or just underneath foundation, depending on how good my skin is that day. But it's just a really lovely primer. You can purchase it online, and if you can get your hands on it, I definitely recommend it because it is amazing. Two standout foundations of the year was the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. This is my go-to. I wear this every single day for a more natural to medium coverage. This is a really lightweight foundation. Absolutely amazing. This is my second bottle of it. I'm almost out of it, so I'm going to have to purchase a third one soon. But this is a really lovely foundation if you're wanting to splurge. But if you want something more affordable, my other go-to is the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is brand new. I do have my used one somewhere in my room, but this was the first one that I grabbed. But it is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the matte and poreless foundation in the color 220, which is natural beige. This is my fake tan shade, which I am typically fake tanned 90% of the time, which I'll get into fake tan soon. But this is a really lovely medium to full coverage foundation. I think it is fantastic, and for the price, it is amazing. You can pick this up from literally anywhere: Kohl's, Woolworths, Target, Kmart, Big W, Chemist Warehouse, anywhere that you go, this will be there. And I believe that it's around $21.95, I think it is. So it's quite affordable. It's really lovely, and for the price, I think it is amazing. So my two standout favorite powders this year have been the Rimmel Stay Matte. This has been a favorite and a staple in my collection for a really long time. This I have just been using as my under eye setting powder this year. It is in the color transparent, so it's completely translucent, but I find that it has some kind of really subtle highlighting effects in it because it is such a light powder. It just makes a really lovely under eye powder, so I've been setting my concealer with that, which this year I haven't had any really standout kind of concealers, so I'm not including them this year. So the second powder that I have wanting to include in this favorites for since the day that I got it, I knew it was going to be in my favorites, and it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Setting Powder. This is so amazing. So you get three colors in here, and this is the Ambient Lighting... this is the Ambient Lighting Palette. So this is the original one. They've got a holiday... Oh my gosh. They have a holiday edit palette, which is fantastic, but for this is just amazing. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So in here you get three shades. You get Dim Light, which is more of a kind of neutral yellow, a little bit more yellow toned. Oh, not really. It's just more of a neutral powder that you can use to set all over the face. Then you've also got Incandescent Light, which is more of a lighter color that you can use to highlight. And then you've got my favorite, which is Radiant Light. And this is a really lovely, very light bronzing color, which is going to be part of my next category. So Radiant Light is going to be my 2-in-1 color for the powder and also my bronzer. So I've been using Radiant Light not only to use it as my bronzer, but this is like my all over kind of glow color. So not only do I use every color in this palette, but Radiant Light is probably my favorite just because I do use every single one of these. I use the Dim Light to set all over the face, Incandescent Light to use as my highlighter, and then my Radiant Light to use as my bronzer. So not only is this my favorite powder category product, but it is also part of my favorite bronzer palette as well. So yeah, Radiant Light is definitely my favorite. It is so pretty. I've used it today as my all over kind of glow color, as my bronzer. It's very subtle. If you wanted to deepen it up a little bit, you definitely can with a different bronzer, but if you're wanting something that is just really nice and radiant and just gives you a really lovely healthy glow, this is definitely the one to go. It is quite expensive, but it's definitely worth every single dollar that you will spend on it, I promise. My most used and very well loved blush that I've been using this year is one by NYX. This is a cream blush. This is a really lovely cream blush. This is in the color Boho Chic. It is so pretty. It is like my go-to cream blush. I usually wear this most days, but I don't have it on today. I've used something in a different palette, which I'll show to you guys in a second. But this has definitely been my most used and very well loved blush. I've really gotten into cream blushes this year. I find that they were a little bit scary when I first started using them, but now I'm kind of more comfortable with them and I know how to use them properly. It just gives a really lovely healthy glow, so this is definitely one to try if you haven't before. I have two highlighters that I have been absolutely in love with. First one is unfortunately discontinued, but I have mentioned it quite a few times. It is the Essence Metal Glam highlighter. Forgot what it was called for a second, but this is the dupe for the Balm Mary Luminizer, so if you don't have this, then definitely check out the Balm one because it's exactly the same. But yeah, just a really lovely, very light champagne-y kind of color, so this is definitely my favorite at the moment. The one that I've been using majority of the year though is MAC Soft and Gentle. You can obviously see that I have loved it. You can see the total pan. It's so sad I've only got the outer ring left. I'll have to repurchase this one. So since I've used majority of this and it is a baked product, it obviously is well known that I've loved it because baked products take forever and a year to get through, and I've finally gotten through it, so I will have to repurchase this one, but this is definitely my favorite for 2015. So going on to brows, now I have two standout brow products that I just cannot get over right now. This is my go-to brow tube products that I just cannot get over. So first one being by L'Oreal, this is the Brow Artist Genius Kit. So this kit, oh, there's a fly. Ah! So in this kit you get a wax and also a powder. Now I like obviously using the wax for my whole entire brows. If I feel like my brows need a little bit more definition though, I do go in with the powder and just underline the brow and also sometimes the tail if I feel like it needs a little bit more definition. So in the kit it does come with a little pair of tweezers and also a spoolie as well. Both really great products. I think this product is just fantastic. I use every single thing in this palette. I just think it is a standout product that I just absolutely cannot get over and I will continue to use for a really long time. And then to set my brows, this is definitely a standout product this year. It is the Essence Make Me Brow Brow Gel. This is in the color Blondie Brows and this retails for around $5, which is absolutely insane, and it is supposedly a really great dupe for the Benefit Give Me Brow, or is it brow, yeah, I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah, just the Benefit one. Apparently it is a really good dupe for it and it is a fraction of the price. It has a very small wand, it has a tinted brow color, and it also has little fibers in it to make your brows look naturally thicker, so you really can't go wrong with this. It's super affordable and absolutely amazing. So recently I have purchased something from the Balm because the Balm is now available in Target. So I recently went and picked up this palette and it has been a really good standout product that I've been using every single day since I've got it. So if I use it every day since I buy it, I know that it's obviously a really fantastic product because I do have a lot of products in my collection. So since I've been using this every single day and I can imagine that I'll be using it for a really long time, I wanted to include it because it is really, really lovely. And this is the Balm Voyage. I think this is number 2. I'm pretty sure I saw it online, but this is their palette. So it comes with a really lovely range of eyeshadows. You've got 9 eyeshadows, you've got 2 blushes, a bronzer, and also a highlighter, and then you've also got 2 cream blushes, or they're lip and cheek products, but I get a little bit scared using lip and cheek products on the lips and the cheeks, so I just like to use them on one or the other. I'm pretty sure I'll use these 2 as more lip products than cheek products, so but I like how they've put a flap there just so they don't mix in with the powders. So you get 9 shadows, which I think are really, really lovely. You've got a really good range of shimmers, sheeny colors, and also matte colors as well. And then also in this palette I've been rather obsessed with 3 different colors, mainly the top middle one. You've also got the middle one, and then you've also got this one here as well. So those colors in conjunction I've been using quite a lot this month. And then also I've been rather obsessed with the highlighter and also the bronzer, and I've just recently used this blush here today. So that is the blush that I'm using today. Used it for the first time today and it's absolutely lovely. So I think this is a really great palette. It's really, really thin, very compact, and it would be really great for traveling. So this is definitely a standout product that I wanted to mention for December. Absolutely love it. So I've got one standout mascara this year, and that is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This is a lovely mascara for both length and volume. So it comes with a rubber bristles brush, which has a very unusual shape to it. It has a flat side and also a curved side on the bottom. So this is just really good for both length and volume. I think it is a really great mascara, and for the price, I think it is absolutely worth it. So if you're after a new mascara, this one is definitely worth giving a go because it is thebomb.com. And my most worn lip products this year have been two lipsticks by MAC. So the one that I've been absolutely obsessing over most recently is Pure Zen, and this is a really lovely light peachy nude color. I'll give this one a quick swatch. This is so pretty. That's what it looks like on my hand. It's a cream sheen, so it's really lovely and easy to wear. Very comfortable. And also by MAC, I've been loving another cream sheen in the color Cream Cup. This is my go-to. I use this almost every single day for more of a pink look. So that is what Cream Cup looks there. They're still very similar, but Pure Zen is more of a peachy kind of color, and it's a little bit on the more nude side. So if I'm going for more of a peachy tone, I'll go for Pure Zen. If I want more of a pinky tone, I'll go for Cream Cup. I have a couple of skincare products that I really wanted to throw in there because I feel like they've made quite a difference to my skin. So first one being Bioderma. This is the biggest size. It comes in the 500ml bottle. This is just my go-to. I use this every single day to take off my makeup as like my final step. So I love that. Also, after my Bioderma, I've been putting on a couple of drops of rosehip oil because I have quite a lot of redness in my skin. I find that it really tames it. And also I find that my skin hasn't been as oily from since I've been using this as well. So if you use oil on your skin, it kind of counteracts the oil in your actual skin, so you have less oily skin, if that makes sense. But it is honestly just a godsend. I've been using it on a couple of my scars that I've got on me as well, and I find that it has been slowly, very slowly fading them, but nonetheless it is still fading them, so I can't complain. So I absolutely recommend rosehip oil 110%. It is amazing stuff. And of course I have to include my favorite fake tan. Obviously Bondi Sands is my go-to tan. I think it is just amazing. There's a couple tans that I would really like to try out there, but right now Bondi Sands is my go-to. Very accessible to me too as well. Absolutely love it. I love the dark color. I love using this. I think it is just an amazing tan. It gives a really nice coconutty smell, and I find that this tan usually can last me a full week as well without fading or anything. The most that I've used this is 2 weeks, and it's definitely faded by the 2 weeks, but it's still on there by the end of the 2 weeks. So yeah, absolutely love this stuff. Highly recommend it, and I just love it so much. So that is all of my normal kind of favorites. I also want to include a food favorite because I did that in my last November favorites and a lot of you guys really enjoyed it. So I wanted to include my favorite snack this month. So I've recently been enjoying the Quest bars. These are like my go-to kind of snack right now. They have got about 10 different flavors. They're really good. So this one in particular is cookie dough and chocolate chip and cookie dough. This is my favorite flavor at the moment. I also really love the lemon flavor. I think it's like lemon cream pie or something like that. It is absolutely amazing. But you can pick these up from so many places. They sell them at Woolworths, they sell them at Chemist Warehouse and Nutrition Warehouse. I'm sure there are other places that do sell them as well. But these are my go-to. There are barely any carbs and very low sugar in it as well. The fat content is really low as well, which is awesome. And I just absolutely, I'm just so obsessed with these. It is like ridiculous. These are my replacement for chocolate as well, and I just find that they really do they do satisfy the craving for chocolate. So yeah, absolutely love the stuff. And if you like the taste of protein, then you will really like these. But some people really just can't stand the taste of it, but I personally have I've really adapted to the taste of protein and I really don't mind them, but because it is a protein bar, I really don't mind the taste. But some people are a little bit like on the protein taste, but I personally don't mind it. So I really love these, and these are like my go-to snack right now. So that is all of my other random favorites. Now I've got my random other favorites, which includes my favorite songs and also my favorite people that I've been stalking on YouTube and Instagram. So first two, or no, actually I've got 3 songs this month, which is exciting. So first one is by Diplo and Sleepy Tom, which is called Be Right Here, or Be Right There. Yeah, Be Right There. It's a very catchy song. I also really love Fetty Wap, which is a really weird name, but their song is called 679, very catchy. And also Don Diablo, is that how you pronounce it? It's called On My Mind. Very catchy, upbeat song. Could listen to it all day. I'll link them down below. And then just two people that I've been absolutely in love with. These are the two models that kind of represent cotton on body, so I'm just obsessed with them right now. Alexis Ren and Jay Alvarrez, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Jay actually has a YouTube channel where he does a lot of traveling and he uses his GoPro and all of his cameras to film everything. It is so inspiring. I'm like, I need to go on a holiday when I see his videos. So I will link his channel down below as well, so you guys can go check it out and be envious of them like myself. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I find that is worthy of mentioning for my 2015 favorites. I hope you guys had an amazing year. I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas and also have an amazing New Year's as well. So everyone stay safe, have an amazing time. Let me know what your favorite 2015